Welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show. I am James Boslaw, your Fredericksburg area realtor and vacation rental investor. And this show is all about real estate in the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, and the vacation rental space. I help people buy and sell homes because I believe that everyone should grow their wealth as they live in or own a home that they love. I also believe that everyone should feel confident when buying or selling a home, and confidence comes when you are well educated and informed. And that's what this show is all about. Enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome to the Explore Real Estate Show, where in today's episode, we're going to take a look at 2023 and the Fredericksburg area real estate stats. It's our last episode where we're going to take a deep dive into 2023, but we're not just going to look back at the real estate statistics for the Fredericksburg area in the year of 2023. We're also going to take a look forward at 2024 and what we can expect as we enter into the new year. So I'm excited for this episode. It's always fun to take a look back at an entire year and all the data and just get a feel for what it's telling us. But it's super important that we take that data as we look back, but then that we also look forward to the new year and anticipate what it will be bringing to us. So I'm excited for today's episode. We're going to dive right into the 5 key areas that I always like to cover in our real estate stats. And so the first thing that we're going to look at is the overall sold dollar volume. And as you take a look at 2023, the entire year, and then you compare 2023 to 2022, when you're looking at the overall sold dollar volume, we are down 21%. So 21% less overall sales volume in 2023 than 2022. Once again, as I have been saying almost every single episode this year, it is the rising interest rates that has caused buyers to slow down and to just wait a little bit. And we've also seen sellers reluctant to list their homes because they love their current low interest rates and their low mortgage payments. And so all of this has contributed to 21% fewer overall sold dollar volume in 2023 versus 2022. Now, let's get into the average sold price. In 2023, the average sold price was 3% higher than it was in 2022. So yes, home sale prices are going up at a rate of 3%. That is completely normal. That is an average appreciation. Anywhere between about 3 to 5% is an average pace for home sale appreciation as far as the values of homes go. So we have no longer been in the market where homes are going up at unprecedented levels of appreciation, but now things have normalized. 3% increase in the average sales price, and we see that reflected in our next category, where the median sold price is up just over 3%. So the median sold price and the average sold price are both at 3%, if not just slightly higher than 3%, which is once again letting us know that home sales are appreciating at normal levels. So everyone take a breath. Things are normalizing. Gone are the days where a few years ago, home sales were going up so fast that it was unlike anything that we have ever seen before. And now what we're seeing is that things are normalizing when it comes to the overall values of homes in the Fredericksburg area. Now, the next key metric that we're going to look at is units sold. Now, this is not to be mistaken for overall sold volume. That's calculating the total cost of all the homes that are sold. Units sold is just taking a look at the number of homes that were sold in 2023 versus 2022. And when you do that, what you see is that there was a 24% decrease in overall units sold in 2023 than there was in 2022. And so for the same reasons that we have less overall sold dollar volume, it's the same reasons that we have fewer units that have sold. It's because buyers were reluctant to jump in with higher interest rates, and sellers were reluctant to list their homes when they were enjoying lower mortgage payments due to lower sales prices and lower interest rates that they were locked into. The last metric that we're going to look at is the average days on market. And if you take a look at the average days on market in 2023, it is up by about 35%. Now, that sounds dramatic, But this is what that means. It means that in 2023, on average, it would take a home 27 days to go under contract. Whereas in 2022, it would take about 20 days for a home to go under contract. So we are talking about a seller needing 3, maybe 4 weekends on average to get their house under contract. Now, personally speaking, the homes that I sold this past year did not need that long to go under contract. Typically, what I would see is 1 to 2 weekends is what was necessary, but there's a lot of different variables that you have to throw into that equation, different agents, different pricing strategies, different types of homes that are being sold. But all in all, we're talking about a seller needing less than a month to get their home under contract once it's listed on average in the Fredericksburg area. Now, the last thing that I want to point out as we take a look at 2023 is the supply and demand. If you take a look at the months of supply on a 5-year average in the Fredericksburg area, our last 5 years, the average supply would be 1.3 months of supply and demand. What that means is that if no one else listed their house with the current demand in 1.3 months over the last 5 years, all homes would be purchased and there would be no homes left. Well, right now, if you're taking a look at all the stats through December, you'll see that our month supply is 1.4. So we are almost right on track with the 5-year average, just slightly higher, which is important to note. I'll talk about that in a second. But as we look back at 2023, we look at the appreciation. It's normalized. We look at the overall sold dollar volume and the overall units sold, way less than normal because of the interest rates. And as you look at the average days on market, about a month, if you were to take a look at all of that, include with that the month supply of 1.4 in 2023, which is similar to the 5-year average of 1.3, the one thing that I would say in summary of the real estate market in 2023 is that it has normalized. Things have kind of calmed down, the dust is settled, and it's been almost like a reset of sorts to normalize things, because during the COVID years, when interest rates were at record lows and homes were selling at an unprecedented level, we had to calm down from that craziness. And we totally have calmed down from that craziness. Now, that's 2023. If I were to use it in one word and summarize, it would be normalized. So what does that mean as we move forward to 2024? Well, let me tell you what the early indications are, and I will tell you what some of the stats are reflecting, as well as some personal observations that I've made. But some of the stats are showing us that inventory is increasing. More homes are being put on the market now than they were in the last year or two. So we do see more homes that are hitting the market, and that is great if you are a buyer. You want more inventory. That gives you more options. It also allows opportunities for you to maybe get homes with less competition. So that is great. So if you are looking at the overall sold dollar volume and tracking early indicators as to what that might do in 2024, all signs are showing that with an increased inventory and more supply hitting the market, that we are seeing early signs that there will be more overall sold dollar volume and overall more units sold in 2024. But as that is happening, as more inventory is starting to hit the market, what we're also seeing is that demand is increasing. The interest rates are going down slowly, but they are going down. Currently, as we are speaking, we're seeing interest rates, give or take, around 6.5% based on different variables. But there is a good indication, this is not a guarantee, but there's a good indication that interest rates will go down slightly over the course of the remaining part of 2024, which is going to bring in that pent-up demand of buyers that has just been waiting. They've just been waiting for those interest rates to come down. Well, they're coming down, and there's more inventory, which just goes to show that there's a lot of positive things that are in store for 2024. First and foremost, we are anticipating there will be more homes sold, more sold dollar volume. We are anticipating that we're going to see some more natural, normal appreciation as far as home sales and the values that come with it. But we are starting to see more and more buyers jump into that market. They are excited that the interest rates are coming down. which is really creating more applications with lenders. And personally speaking, my phone has been ringing much more over the last few weeks with people who are looking to sell their homes, buy new homes, or even people that are just looking to enter into the home buying space for the first time. And so we're seeing a lot of traction. It's not just me personally. It's when I talk to other agents. They've also said that their phones are starting to ring again, and we're starting to see some increased activity with sellers and buyers in the real estate market. Now, I will say that 2024 is going to have a lot of sellers who are baby boomers who are looking to retire, looking to downsize, and or looking to get closer to family. This is the biggest demographic that we're going to be focused on in 2024 because they're going to be doing a lot of selling and they're going to be doing a lot of buying. It is still challenging for first-time home buyers to enter into the marketplace as the values of homes remain high. And even though the interest rates are coming down, they are still too high for some. And so for first-time home buyers, there are a few challenges that we do have to overcome. I can totally help you overcome that if you are a first-time home buyer. But what we are going to see a lot of this year is a lot of folks who are looking to sell their home and just cash in all the equity that they have gained over the last several years. And they're going to be putting that down on a new home that makes more sense for their family, whether it's a baby boomer that's looking to downsize or retire or move closer to family, or whether it's growing families who just no longer can live in homes that meet their needs. And we're seeing a lot of sellers who are able to sell their home and make a lot of money because of their equity and pour that into the next home that they are looking to purchase. So there's a lot of excitement going into 2024 in the real estate world. 2023 has normalized. 2024 is looking to pick up and gain some steam. And so we are looking forward to just a great year ahead of us. Now, if you're listening to this and you are needing some help, whether you're looking to sell a home or buy a home, I would love to talk to you more about that. So if you want to contact me for some more expert advice, especially about whatever situation that you are going through, then I'd be more than happy to connect with you and to serve you. You could find me at my website, which is explorewithjb.com, where you could reach out to me and we can make an appointment and get together, whether it be over the phone or in person. Now, as always, if you're listening to this and you are on Apple's podcast, then make sure that you follow the show. That way you can be kept up to speed on what's taking place in the real estate space, whether it be the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, or the vacation rental space. But by following the show, you're going to be able to follow along with the episodes as they come out. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure that you subscribe. That way you too can be kept up to date on what is taking place in the real estate market for the Fredericksburg area, the Fawn Lake community, or the vacation rental space. But I look forward to serving you guys this year. This is, once again, a great look back at 2023. It definitely had some challenges, but as we look forward to 2024, there is so much opportunity, and I'm here to serve you and or anyone that you know that is looking to buy or sell a home. Please forward them to me because I am here to serve. All right, look forward to seeing you guys in the next episode, and I hope you make it a great week.